being in, spending so many years as an anxious attached, I just wanted to know. And what I find is that as an anxious attached, and I think I could speak for many persons with anxious attachment, we're very good at adapting. We can change so quickly because we so want to belong and be chosen and be a part of. So we're good at hearing what's going on. I mean, we're great gift givers for a reason. We study people and know exactly what they want because we want to be chosen by them. And so to communicate those feelings, to say, look, I'm overwhelmed. And I need some space. I believe that an anxious attached person will be able to give that space. And a lot of times they don't even ask questions like to try to understand. It's like, okay, this is what this person needs. And then the fear of if I don't give it to them, they're going to leave me. So I give it to them. Right.
Yeah. Well, I think we get into a really important area of a lot of assumptions being made because there is a chance, a high probability, that your anxious partner can handle whatever you tell them. But there are also going to be moments where they're in their own distress and they can't handle it. And the avoidant is going to remember the moments where they were overwhelmed and distressed. And that's the characterization of that person is going to imprint on their head because that fits their conception of relationships, is that there's no space for you and what you're going through. And so I know I can think back and say, that's how I saw these people. I didn't see them as their stable versions of themselves. I saw them as the enduring part of them was actually quite anxious, overwhelmed. And so I didn't want to add to that. But like you're saying, those are all assumptions. They probably, could have handled it. And in fact, I know they could have handled it.
Yeah. So you were talking about the self-sacrificing side of you with the car incident, for example.
Sure.
What do you feel the benefit would have been in self-sacrificing? What were you getting in return? Because we're not going to sacrifice ourselves unless we're getting something we believe to be a little bigger in return.
Yeah. And again, this is a inner thought that I think a lot of the avoidants I work with have, which is that to maintain homeostasis, I have to not have needs, and I have to give. There's so many people in relationships that I work with right now who, when they come to sessions, say, I do so much for my partner, and they don't see what I do, and they ask for more. And as we break it down, their partner has no idea how much they're doing behind the scenes.
Yes.
Like I didn't eat the last whatever, and because I was thinking of them, and the partner's like,